wrestling town. As you know it very, very well. Great fans here, and they are really pumped for tonight's action.
Absolutely. For decades, this has been an amazing wrestling town. You're correct, Shivani.
And their opponents, the Machine Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, and the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
Don Callis has taken full credit for the success, not just of Will Ospreay, but for Kenny Omega as well, calling Omega's first reign as AEW champion our reign, meaning himself, Don Callis, and Kenny Omega. And this match tonight, this pair of trios matches, is an attempt by Will Ospreay, by Kenny Omega, to put Don Callis out of their minds so both men can focus on the AEW World Championship match coming up in 11 days at All in London. But Taz, easier said than done.
Yeah, it is. I mean, listen, Don Callis, he's not even out here. And Baltimore's basically saying what they think of him. But Don is a master strategist. And I'm sure Romero, Cage, and the Murder Hawk Monster have a game plan here.
Well, Will Ospreay's a master strategist, too. And, of course, he has a sit-down interview, he and Kenny Omega, later on in this telecast with Renee Paquette. But he needs to not overlook the Don Callis family here and look ahead to Wembley Stadium. I don't think there's any question about that. Look how incredibly ripped Brian Cage is. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Okay.
How's that? Is that better, everyone?
I can't hear you or me. Both of us.
Both of us. See, this is what happens when I update my computer. Everything just goes bleh.
Hold on. Soupy's like, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so we should have Peggy and me and nothing else now.
AEW. Yeah, okay, there we go. Got it. It's Wednesday.
Christ almighty.
Sorry.
See what happens when Peggy shows up? Peggy doesn't show up for a month, then Peggy shows up and everything breaks.
I can't even keep a straight face during this. Oh, goodness.
Peggy, you brought your curse with you.
You are.
God, what a... Welcome to the shit show.
Just standing there with Henare, just... Ugh. Oh, Scott, you're so funny. You may not remember me. I used to be a co-host here. Between the two of us, we both know the answer to that.
Are you Shivani?
Yes. yes, I am.
I feel like you're more of a Taz.
I'm okay with that
Just
too.
saying outrageous shit every now and then.
Look, I'm a new person. I'm not the same woman I was a month ago.
And look, Lantern's promo.
Oh, on the
barricade.
Are you watching that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode.
Have you seen all of it?
No. I watched the first episode twice before it came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Scott, honestly, my social media has just been a nightmare. I've, one, not been answering anybody, and two, now that I've not been answering anybody for like a week, I don't know where to start.
You're like, I'm not getting back to anyone.
Yeah, when I open it up and it's like 43 unopened messages, I'm like, I don't know where to start.
6 of which are from me being like, hey, have you seen this thing?
Oh yeah.
Hi, how are you? Or I just message you TikToks about like weird Australian phrases.
Stuart wants to know if he can call in live from All In.
Sure.
He won't be able to hear us, and all we'll hear is craziness.
It'll be like when Lachlan and I called into Wrestle Radio
Yes.
live from PWA. So we can't hear you, but you can hear us.
My heart. Yeah. He said he's gonna call me when Ospreay wins, so he can catch me crying live.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all you'll see.
We'll get him a link before the show.
Yeah.
Between that and I said if Willow wins.
I'm still like totally up in the air about what they do with that match.
I know what I want. It's the typical, me with the red string, right? It's the what I want versus what I think Tony will do. But Tony's been very unpredictable lately with a lot of things. And I'm just like, I'm just going to cut all the strings, I guess. Whatever. Is it, which one is it? Was it Scott? Because we have one of them here too. Something like a soft licorice. I want to say wallaby, and now I don't know if that's right.
That sounds like fake Australian.
It probably is. It's probably made in the United States.
We're pretending to be Australian because you'll pay more for it.
Clickety clickety click. I should mute my mic because it's.
Daryl Lee is usually the go-to licorice.
Wiley Wallaby.
Yeah, no, that's not Australian.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
Hold on.
Fake news.
First of all, black licorice is the devil's food.
Incorrect.
I don't know. We'll
black
see.
Licorice is delicious.
Nope.
The wallaby one, Scott? Is that what you mean?
Oh, sweet Lord, you're right. It's made in Minnesota.
Told you. Told you that ain't no Australian brand.
Wiley Wallaby Australian style licorice is made in Perham, Minnesota.
Yeah, that ain't.
And now I feel like I've been deceived.
That ain't real Australian. I know my Australian licorice brands.
This one I had was like I don't know, it wasn't like red or black. It was like a fruit flavored something or other.
That's not licorice.
Oh, stop.
That might as well just be a gummy bear.
First of all, I'm tired of your food takes already.
Hey, I sent you a photo of gummy bears and all of the various gummies from the best brand ever.
Unreal. It's a fake off brand. I'm telling you right now.
I got a 1 kilo bucket of bears when Karina was here.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
It lasted me 3 days.
Okay, that's wild. Okay.
Gummy bears don't last long in this house.
No. Every time, I love gummy bears, don't get me wrong. But every time I think about it, was it the Simpsons episode? It's talking about how they hibernate in your colon. And I just, every time I eat gummy bears, I'm just like, that's what sits in the back of my head.
That is not the gummy episode that comes to mind when I think Simpsons.
Oh, the sweet candy one?
The Venus de Milo.
Venus de Milo?
Yeah.
It's probably the same episode. And maybe the Gummy Bears one, it might be American Dad or Family Guy too. I mean, it all has the same
It seems
story.
like a very Family Guy joke.
Yeah. Now that I said it out loud, it does, definitely.
Sports King, how are you?
See, everyone missed me. The show is infinitely better when I'm here.
Yes.
This is my once a month appearance. That's it. Actually, that's a lie. I'll be back at least to do All In at the minimum.
Yeah, be at least in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or a week and a half.
So do you like, Soupy, do you like the peach slices or the peach rings? Because they're different. And hello to you too, Jamie. That's funny. Yes, Peggy's back. Oh, and Jamie.
I wonder if Callum Newman shows up after this match.
Yeah, so obviously we saw the backstage segment where he said he was going to talk to everybody and Callum wasn't going to talk to him. And then we didn't see any of that transpire, right? It's just then the graphic existed. No. Okay, so we don't even know if he actually talked to Callum or just...
Or if Callum's even there.
Yeah. I agree, Soupy. I think both are good, but they are different.
Also, I can't believe you don't like black licorice. What's wrong with
Tastes
you?
like hate. I'm not about that life.
No, it's delicious.
Nope. I don't like the taste of it at all. Like,
I suppose it makes sense for Australians to like black licorice because it's basically sweet Vegemite.
Yes, I can understand that statement, but also no.
I sent Karina the greatest spaghetti recipe the other day.
Oh no.
Vegemite spaghetti.
No, that shouldn't exist.
It looked pretty good.
What was the point of that?
What? The flippy doos.
Oh my God, I'm so far ahead of you. This thing that you're about to watch right now. Oh, right there. Like doing the shimmy in the corner for no reason. I'm like,
well, that's a classic Rocky move.
Fair. I didn't realize how far ahead I was of you. You think
Canada things.
Don't disagree with that, Scott? Yeah.
I think that's probably why Callum didn't go far in the G1. Because they're like, so he's already got a big match coming. He doesn't need that.
Yeah. Why is the winner of the whatever thing they just had in Japan,
the G1,
challenging in October instead of Wrestle Kingdom?
Because that's a weird, stupid thing they've been doing the last couple of years.
Someone told me that's the way it used to be. And then it went to Wrestle Kingdom, and now they're going back to the before times.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's weird.
Yes, exactly. Sports game.
Yeah, I think they've done it a couple of times in recent years. And it's like, okay, whatever.
Something's definitely happening. Ospreay's backing up the ramp.
Spoilers.
Oh, you can see it on your screen. I mean,
yeah, now.
That's what I'm watching is your screen.
Now.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm watching your screen, not mine. So.
Astrid, how are you?
Gonna do that. This does not look like... Ugh. Did you just tell Callum to pick up the phone?
Yes. Again, spoilers.
I'm watching it on your screen.
How are you watching my screen and still ahead of me? What is happening?
Maybe because the delay for my audio or something. Also, why does that not look like Kyle Fletcher in that graphic?
I didn't pay much attention. I don't pay attention to things.
I'm trying to sync mine up with yours. At least close enough that it's...
They do realize they have other backstage interviewers, right?
No. That's it.
Like, are they still...
Did he have a separated shoulder? That's crazy.
Are they still paying Alicia?
No idea. She's still on the roster? I mean, she might not even be part of it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, because she's like... She was on shows for like 2 weeks and then that was it. She disappeared. And then Lexi does Collision.
I think this match might be the one I'm most looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like
there's
this-
a lot of great matches, but this one's gonna kick ass.
This could be the match of the night, and that's despite the main event being Kenny versus Will,
Yeah.
which is absurd to say.
Wow.
I just want Kyle to escape the Don Callis family fun. That's not his full name.
Yeah, I think I'm synced up with you now. I've been like pause, trying to just think of-
Are you looking forward to not having to stay up until 3 a.m.?
Yeah, what time is it? I gotta figure out what time it starts. It starts at
If you
6
check my
oh, it starts
AEW,
at
it'll
6
tell you the start time for you
starts
locally.
at 2 for me. Now that's not with the pre-card.
We're not doing the pre-show. We're not doing the pre-show.
Unless it's
Unless they put
full
like
of,
this match on the pre-show, I'm not doing the pre-show. I've already got to be up at 3 a.m. Like the main card starts at 3 a.m. Like if we did the pre-show, I might as well just stay awake.
Yeah, because if the main card starts at 2 for me, that's 3 a.m. for you, right?
Yeah, 3 a.m.
I think. Yeah.
So the pre-show
Yeah,
will start.
so
And I think last year the pre-show for All In was like an hour and a half, 2 hours, not just an hour.
yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, especially with like one of their big shows.
I think it was 2 hours, but only like the second hour had matches.
That wouldn't surprise me either. It depends when they're doing the. Well, I guess the Casino Gauntlet would be on the regular, like the main card, right? So
It could start on the pre-show and flow into the main.
oh my God, Scott, you don't think it's going to go that long? That means 9 hours or 8 hours.
How long was
So
All
it'll
In
start
last
at
year?
2 for you. What's that? Sorry,
How long was All In last year?
no idea. I can't imagine it'll go that. I assume it'll go the same, like the regular, like 5 hours ish.
Oh my God. All In Texas had a main card runtime of 6 hours.
Oh yeah, and then if you tack on a 2-hour pre-show, yeah, that's what Scott was just saying. 6. That's
It's 357 minutes,
I hate it. Thanks.
plus an additional 2-hour pre-show. Made it the longest major professional wrestling pay-per-view event in history.
You'll see me here sitting there like I'm starving.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to have a great big bowl of cereal ready.
It's an IV of coffee.
Oh yeah, that Bucky's cup is getting a heavy workout. Speaking of Bucky's, look what Karina got me.
I was wondering if that was new.
She got me a jersey.
I was gonna say feeding your addiction.
Yeah. Have you requested Stuart get you some jerseys?
He's gonna take a look when he's at All In to see what's on the tables.
For
Yeah,
the
I think
Sickos
we
one,
have a-
I'm like, maybe. And maybe the Timeless
That's
Tony
the-
Storm one.
Well, I was gonna say those appear to be not available at the show, though. They're only available at the pop-up and the
Oh.
fan experience.
They'll
before the
sell
show.
out so fast.
Yeah, and I don't know anybody that's going to the fan experience or the pop-up. In the UK, I think they have a deadline for midnight at Wembley.
Yeah, Wembley has a curfew.
Yeah. Like, I can't imagine it'll go to 1 a.m. That would be like a
Absurd.
7-hour. Well, it could be a 6-hour. Yeah, main card. I'm pretty sure they have a midnight deadline though. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I was looking at the sneak peeks from the blacksmith stuff, but I want to see them and I want to see how much they are. But as far as I know, those are only available at the pop-up and the fan experience, and I don't really know anybody going there. So
To be fair, they did that last year, and then eventually they put them online.
I want to see when did the pop-up starts? It's Tuesday through Thursday, I think, next week. Which is weird because a lot of people are like, why is it before most people will even be in town, right? So
For locals.
yeah, but I mean, like,
To
you're
try
talking
and,
about
like,
locals. Like,
Just to try and like spread the rush out, I guess.
I guess.
Because if it
I'll
was
wait
all
to
just
see
like the
what
day
they-
before, people wouldn't be able to get in the door.
I want to see what they post, like, because people will post them, and I just want to see what they look like. Because I love the color, like the blue one, but I mean, it depends what it says, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the For the Sickos one and the one that's clearly Timeless Tony Storm are the ones that are like, maybe.
I just love the color blue on that one.
Not a big blue
Yeah, the
guy.
For the Sickos one could be almost anything. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
It could just be
okay, so
black
where's
with like
Okada?
that red sort of lightning,
Definitely has the barbed wire
lightning
on it.
bolt
We know
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the barbed wire on it. We know that. Where's Okada? How come he's not involved with this mess right now?
I guess he
Surprised he
doesn't.
didn't come out and.
I think this is to make it look like Konosuke has a chance. Because the promo last week made you think, oh, it could go either way here.
Yeah, because this is the first time we've seen Takeshita back, right?
Yeah, they had to make it look like he's not just a random addition to this.
Yeah. It's fair.
Also, heavy Australian presence on that show now. For All In. With Lena and Kyle and...
Well, I assume they would have all been on the card anyway. I mean, they're all holding belts. Like,
Yeah, potentially like Buddy in the gauntlet.
yeah, I agree. I agree, Soupy.
Maybe
Did you
Tony. Harley
No.
Cameron.
Tony won't be on it because they said she's out till at least the end of the year.
Welcome back.
I mean, it's also possible that she is if that's a jersey for her, but I don't think so.
And she has a big, like, UK background.
Yeah, I just don't think she will be. Like, if they made a point of specifically saying at least till the end of the year, I don't know why they would say that otherwise. But
Also, if you're in London and you're not going to RevPro, you're silly. There's a lot of Australians on that show.
that's no one cares about Australian wrestling. I'm just gonna say it.
Wow.
The show looks really good though. I think Okada still should have got involved because Okada is Okada, and then he could just call everybody bitch, and then that's it. That's all I need from him.
Peggy is Okada.
Peggy's what?
Okada fused with Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me, bitch.
Exactly. Shows up every now and then.
Exactly. I'm on a part-time schedule.
Rock up when she feels like. Calls me
That's
a
right.
bitch and then leaves.
Don't put anybody over.
Everybody's just a bitch and then she's out.
Right. I saw that, Scott. Interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I have lots to say, but I won't. I'm just like, no.
That'd be fun.
I didn't know she wasn't cleared. I thought she was choosing to be away.
Yeah, I thought she was just.
Oh, Soupy. So good. So good.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. I'm going to change my name tag. Well, we don't have name tags on the screen. But
Oh, goodness. Oh,
That's it.
goodness. She doesn't
will
need
now be referred
encouragement.
to. I do. I need all the encouragement and support. That's why I don't show up. Because you're mean to me.
I'm nice to you.
Okay.
Well,
2.5 years off. Yep, that's it. After All In, I'm gonna take 2.5 years off and then show up. Oh, you mean Ruby Soho? Also me. I don't know.
do you also own a coffee shop board game place?
Maybe. I think I would like that.
And have a child
Why
running
not?
around?
No, not that part. But it's so weird to see like these guys both in matches and then also having a backstage segment.
Yeah. And then there's one women's match on the card.
You know what I said about that. You have 4 women in one match, so then they have to make 6 men in a match times 2. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing is will Ruby come back full time? Probably not. She might come back and just make an appearance.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be a full-time.
It's also possible that she might just make an appearance at like the Rebel show.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we don't even know what they're doing with that show yet. It's still
Still a month
3
out.
weeks away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am curious what they're going to do with that show though, because I'm assuming they'll do something special, but I don't know what it would be yet.
That'll be a very sort of last-minute-y show, I think, because it's, what, 2 weeks after All In? So it's going to be like All In, the fallout from All In, and then this random special.
Yeah. It's quite the pink suit or red suit. I don't know what color it is.
It's quite a sport. It's the combo with the low V-neck shirt is also a look. And the white pants with holes in the knees. Are we being fancy or are we being casual?
Yes, we are both.
Also, I get that we need to make this match feel special. I feel like there's better ways to do it. People just want to see a mega cleavage. Jesus.
So I was looking away, look back up, and I see something about it doesn't matter, something, something. And then I was just like, hold up. And then I'm like, okay, Omega cleavage, we're good. Like, I was just like,
Doesn't matter what you think.
yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like this is probably dressed up for Ospreay.
I was gonna say for Will, that's his fancy clothes.
You got your button up right to the neck.
He's got all the buttons done up. He's got a collar.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in tracky decks.
He might be. Oh no,
No,
he's got like
he's in jeans at
jeans
least.
on her. Yeah. Rolled over 40K, right? The attendance? They just mentioned it.
Yes. Which is awesome. That's huge. I think there's what, 8,000 tickets left or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
With a week
I'm
to go.
assuming.
They'll probably get a fair,
I'm assuming
decent
that
walk up
means.
to.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm assuming that means that they could probably open more if they had to as well, right? Because they don't have the full
Yeah,
the
no.
full thing open. Kenny does look a little bit sleepy in this. What? Will has joined the Don Callis family. What's happening? What have I missed?
No, this is like from he joined them ages ago, maybe.
Oh, because I'm like, where have I been? I'm pretty sure I've been watching.
Because like he joined them, left, came back, did others, then went to the Death Riders.
Yeah. Is it set up for 45 or they sold 45? I thought they were set up.
Yeah, I think set up for 45 sounds about right.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I half heard it and I'm like, did he join the Don Callis family? Like,
yes, set up for 45.
oh, there we go.
They've sold 40.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought that's what I saw, and then yeah.
But as of yesterday, they had 4,987 tickets available.
Okay. I mean, you still have like what 10 days ish out.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of the people that are going to go already have their tickets, but you could have a couple matches potentially, or the rumors of potential people debuting that could definitely sell out those last few, let's just say few thousand tickets.
That's why I feel like you just announce it.
Yeah, if they want to sell the last
to sell those last 2,000-3,000 tickets that you might have left.
I think if they do that, it'll be next Wednesday on Dynamite. I don't know if that. I'm assuming that's directed at you, Jamie, not me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that if they're going to announce them as debuting, they will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably use them as that last thing to tip over. See how many tickets we can sell without them, and then use them to get that sellout.
Especially if we're going to end up, like I said, with potentially a stadium stampede or something out of this instead of a trios match. It's something you're going to have to.
Oh no, she said the word. Not the diverticulitis.
Like, okay, we don't need to talk about it again.
Hit him in the diverticulitis. And then punch William in the neck.
Do we think that Omega takes a break after this match for a while?
Maybe. Probably.
Especially if it's a more brutal-esque match. Like, yeah. Also, how tanned is Kenny Omega? What is going on here?
He's been hanging out with Max.
What's someone in the crowd chanting? Honestly, this is the kind
of long segment when you're sitting in the crowd being like, what is happening?
That's what I was about to say too. This feels like it should have been almost like just put out later on.
Yeah, this should have been a YouTube special tonight or tomorrow.
Like if you're sitting in the crowd, you're going to do this, and then you're going to do the Mercedes Willow one as well, right? It's just a lot when you're just sitting there, and it's not a double taping as far as I can tell. So like, just give me some wrestling. I paid however much. But it's like that idiot in Vegas who was screaming about Sasha Banks come home. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Like, dude, you bought a ticket to be here. Shut up.
Vegas, someone was probably just walking and was either given a ticket or was like,
True.
wrestling, I like wrestling, and thinking it was WWE. Yeah, that is true.
There's plenty of
And he
sun,
hasn't
but
really
then there's
been
also,
on-
oh look, it's sunny and now it's raining. What the? Where did that come from?
Yeah. Yes. Also that, like, it's just a black curtain. It's like an
It's
episode
like-
of Hot Ones.
It's like a freaking hostage situation.
Well, I'm assuming
Blink
it's
twice
to
if
hide
you need
wherever
help.
they are. Like if it was filmed last week when they were in Vegas, like, do you know what I mean? Then the Vegas stuff is covered. You know what I mean? So it's not like, well, it's not live. I mean, not that any of the sit down stuff is live anyway, but
It's
or
just like a.
rarely.
It's yeah. It just yeah. It's like blink twice if you need help.
Yeah.
Nope. Out comes the Brit. It's like when Tom Holland stops like doing his US accent
Hmm.
and the British comes out of him and you're like, oh, that's right, you're English.
Yeah, I think I forget at times that he's not like doesn't have the American accent, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because he's been that heavily vocal trained. Then
mhm.
when it comes out, you're like, oh, that's right. You're not from here.
The other day I was talking to Stuart and I said something about bollocks and he's like, that sounds so unnatural coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, I don't like that. Ugh. No. Nope. Nope.
You have to use like with random slang from time to time and throw people off.
You ever told anyone you go onto the server?
No, because that's not a real word.
Head into the server to get some durries before you go to Macca's?
Nope. It's not a thing.
How much of that sentence made sense to you?
The one that you sent, all of it, to be fair, but I've known a lot of Aussies for a long time, so I get so used to the slang. I said I think Canadians are a lot more similar than
people
Americans
think.
are.
Yeah. That's because
Yeah.
we can get in there for free and stay as long as we want, so Australians have invaded your country.
Well, especially where I was in Alberta, there's a lot of them in the mountains, like Banff and Jasper in the skiing resort towns.
Yep.
I know last time I had been in Jasper, and the last time I was in Banff for that matter, I don't think I came across a single person in like the restaurants, working in the restaurants
that wasn't a
Australian.
tourist.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I saw that today as well.
Oh, you have to. Statlander does it.
Does she?
Yeah, she had to order me water. Because the lady at the place we went to just looked at me like, what's he saying? I was like, just water, please.
I feel like that's not hard to understand, but okay.
She was like, a water. And the lady was like, oh, okay.
That feels also like
I was
the
like, are you
person
serious now?
working-
Like, are you taking the piss out of me or what?
Yes, I feel like that's somebody who's just trying to be difficult at that point.
I was like, guess who's not getting a tip? Oh yeah, Mark Davis. That's another Australian that could be on the cut.
I didn't hate that talking segment, but it was far too long for people sitting there in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
And then we got to go in. The poor crowd's like, and now we're going to the four.
Straight into the
women's
four-way
match, of
women's
course.
match. Like, how many people got up and went
Yeah,
to the
walked
bathroom,
away.
went to the concessions, and now you put this match on? It's not like, ooh,
Yeah,
put them in a
love that.
shitty spot here.
Hate it. Just hate it.
Did you watch Lanterns?
Yes,
Did you like Lanterns?
I did. I'm looking forward to it.
I was a little bit
What
annoyed
should have
with
been
the
the main
PR
event? The
people.
women or the talking segment? Sorry, what was that, Jamie?
The talking segment, maybe? Yeah, I was very annoyed with the PR for the Lanterns thing.
Why?
because they sent us the first episode, and we're like, oh yeah, you can't put a review out until after the episode airs. And then the day before, reviews dropped. And they must have got a bunch of emails about it. Because they sent out an email later being like, oh yeah, we were only allowed to send the full season to very specific people. Your embargo still stands for after the episode. I was like, what the hell?
You would think if you could put out a review of the full season, in theory, because, I mean, you're not going to spoil things. Hey, Mel.
They didn't even give those people the full season. They gave them 7 of 8 episodes.
Yeah, I don't understand, though, like, how you would... And then make the embargo for the rest of the... Like, be after the launch. That doesn't even make sense. Like, if reviews come out before, then you should be able to do that as well before. You know what I mean? How's the move been, Mel? Settling in? Yeah, I don't disagree with that, Soupy. TBS and CMLL World Champion in this title, like, I don't know what they're doing. They don't seem to know what they're doing.
They also don't really seem to acknowledge the CMLL World title all that much. It's kind of just, she has it.
Yeah, they mention it, and they mention, like, that she's the title holder when she comes down to the ring, but that's about it.
They don't present it any differently because of it, is what I mean.
And this is for the TBS title, yeah?
Correct.
No? I was going to say, which title is this for?
Surely she doesn't lose this.
I don't know. I think she could. To go into All In.
Yeah, could set up a rematch.
And, I mean, I love her story. I love her. Like, I like her a lot. I don't know
if she has as much drawing power as a Kris Statlander champion leading into Wembley.
Yeah, between that and me just thinking that she's just still a little green in the ring. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, she's had some fantastic matches, but you also have to have her in the ring with the right person.
With a veteran.
And who is that going to be?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be hard to put her in there with a Harley Cameron.
Yeah, let's see what this is. I don't know.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that first episode of Lanterns. I was annoyed when it ended. I was like, God damn it, I want more.
Yeah, and without spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, I mean, it's not even been a week, so I try not to. I'm curious how the end is going to play into the rest of the season, whether it's going to be via flashbacks, because I can't imagine that particular character is no longer in the show. And you know what I mean. So, yeah. Yeah, I just, like, I don't... It's also possible that this match just has a really screwy finish and she still retains, but we could also get a debut, which really said something else. And where the hell is Tekla? Not that I think Tekla should be fighting for the TBS.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's quite a demotion if she's coming after this belt.
But she's not fighting for the main belt unless she is. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Also, how much does that suck for Tekla if she's not even on All In? Especially because she's European. Like, she should be on the show to get people from Austria to come across to England. It's like, that's their local pay-per-view, essentially.
Yeah,
that sounds right, Todd. And we've also got the hologram version that can show up.
Yes. Yeah. But anyway, if you haven't seen Lanterns, go watch it. There's my...
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I can't imagine that actor, character, whatever you want to call it, is gone from the show because they're kind of big deal. Try not to.
That would be wild if he was no longer in the show.
Oh my god, I didn't even say a gender. Wow, I just started spoiling shit.
Just with how much they've been in front and center of the promo. Imagine if they were in only one episode. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. So everyone here can laugh at me in a minute when I explain how stupid I am sometimes. I'm
paying attention.
I'm watching the show. Obviously, like, I don't pay attention to wrestling. Why would I pay attention to a TV show? I didn't catch the date at the beginning of it, the year. And like, obviously it was in the past because of everything you saw. And then of course we see the uniform with the name and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be. And then I'm putting the pieces together and I'm like, well, it has to be the other one. Like, do you know what I mean? And then I was just like, and then it jumped ahead and I'm like, how many years is this? So I had to go back. When the show was over on HBO here, it plays back to back. Like both episodes will play back, like the same episode will start again. And then I caught the date and I'm like, okay, it all makes sense now. Yeah, I'm not like, I didn't know what I expected from the show based on the trailers because the trailers have been very non-Green Lantern-y. I don't know what the
it's very True Detective-y.
Yeah.
Which worked for me because I love True Detective, so I was like, yeah, I'm in.
But you didn't see a lot of like
superhero stuff.
What I think people would expect out of a Green Lantern show. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm also interested to see how they tie it in with the DCU, like the movies. Because they really don't in that first episode.
Yeah.
Like that first episode is all about just establishing these characters.
Yeah.
Not so much the universe.
Without spoilers, again, I had a very hard time suspending my belief with the police woman and her father-in-law because there's only like 6 years between them in reality, their age. So I'm just like, okay, how is this?
I did see a lot of tweets being like, wait, who are the old people in this show?
Yeah.
And who are the younger people? Yeah. They all look the same age.
Probably, yeah, it probably doesn't help that she looks a lot younger than she is. And she's married to Jason Ritter, who is younger than her. So like, I think even taking that into account, the one that's playing Jason Ritter's father is only 60. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's hard to,
the mother-in-law, I was like, wait, she's a grandma?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could buy that. I mean, if she's the same age as the one that's playing her husband, who I didn't realize was 60 now, because that makes me feel old.
I was gonna say, I didn't look at either of them and go, oh yeah, they're 60.
Yeah, well, I had to look it up because I was like, how old is she and how old is he? Like, this doesn't even, this math ain't math.
Yeah, they look like they could be married.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, there's no way that's supposed to be the father. And I'm like, oh, it is. Okay. That was weird.
So, yeah, that sweep of the leg didn't quite.
Well, I think sometimes when you see them specifically calling them out of the corner, like, it's just like, I don't know. It feels very, I mean,
contrived.
We all know, but I would like to not, I guess you could say she was taunting her to tell her to come out, but yeah, that's crazy.
Also, some crazy passing this past week. Nothing sus going on there.
I am going to refrain from my speculations and nonsense, especially after all the news that came out today about it. So.
Oh, yeah. Even, like, as soon as it came out, I was like, that's not normal.
Yep. Yep.
that ain't right.
And the more stuff that keeps coming out, I'm like, yep.
Yep. Oh, it's nice that a crowd is into this.
Well, to be fair, you just watched a 10-minute backstage talking segment. Wrestling's awesome. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
because that
oof.
that Vegas crowd last week was donkey
great.
balls.
Not great.
They were terrible. But that's Vegas. I think that's Vegas crowds, just in general.
I wonder though,
Because
like,
half the time it's just people in Vegas being like, "Oh, there's a show on."
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How many? I mean, a lot of the places, like a lot of these shows, you're going because you want to go see the show. In Vegas, it's like, oh, we're not doing anything tonight. There's a show. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, our casino was like, "Here, have some tickets to this."
Karina.
They were balls.
Yeah, not great.
Karina? Wow. How rude.
I think
I fed and housed you
the
for a
fact that-
week.
Oh my god. I think the
Oh.
part with the Sasha Banks thing getting all the attention too doesn't help.
Oh, no. But it also didn't help that the crowd was so dead that
Yeah.
he could yell that out and everyone heard it.
Also, yeah. It's so
Oh.
hard to know what they're gonna do here.
What?
Oh,
That's not the result I expected at all.
Well, I feel like they're not gonna pin Persephone, right?
They're probably
Like, you're not gonna-
not allowed to pin Persephone. Clean
I would
like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess
Or at least being
why couldn't
asked
they
not to.
Shida?
Like,
But they
please
could've
don't.
pin Shida. But what's going on with like Statlander is just
Yeah, were they not just... I thought the whole point of this was to set Stat up. That was weird.
they could still be setting this up for a one-on-one match. Like Stat saying, I run a one-on-one match out of this or
Yeah,
something.
true,
I don't
maybe.
know.
That would be a good all-in... Unfortunately, probably pre-show match.
At least the Divine Dominion won't be on the pre-show again.
Hopefully. Calm down. Don't get too excited.
That is true.
They're getting new gear as well. Just heads up. Looks pretty
I
cool.
would assume almost everybody will have new gear for All In.
The little preview I saw from Lena's gear maker. Very cool.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the Brawling Birds, but yeah.
Did you just hear that line?
Yeah, yeah.
Strap in, slacks. Wow.
I think a lot of times they can say things because yes, it is what it is, but I think sometimes they assume that Americans don't take it for what it is.
They're like, I don't know what that means.
We know it's bad, but and then the whole like,
To be fair, Nigel has been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah. I am very curious. So yeah, you saw gear
Yeah, Lena's
gear yeah.
preview
I
of
would
Lena's
assume
gear.
All In, most of them will have new gear, right?
Yes. Go. C3 semi-final. Quarterfinal.
I am very
Semifinal.
quarterfinal.
No, it'll be a semifinal.
This is the quarterfinal.
Oh yeah, no, because there's 2 on Collision.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Look, I can't help it if you're dumb.
Well, there's a clip.
A lot of people are surprised that this match is happening here in the quarterfinal, not the semifinal. 50 is ancient, Scott. We all know that. It's ancient. 50 is basically dead.
Okay.
Moxley is 0-2 against White in 1v1 matches. I didn't know that. That's a... I don't see a world where Mox isn't defending this at All In. I don't think Mox should be in this. I think this tournament should have been for #1 contender.
To face Mox at All In.
Or have the finals to determine the #1 contender at All In.
Yeah.
Mox could have been doing something else. Or you could have had you could have had him in another match.
You could have just started this a week earlier and had the final next Wednesday to face Mox at All In.
Or you could have had the final on the buy-in.
No.
And they do double duty like MJF did that year.
Let's not go crazy now.
Look, I'm going to be crazy. If I'm only going to show up once a month, I'm going to be crazy.
Those conglomeration shirts are kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree, Scott. I think that's why I'm not... Well, first of all, it's another men's tournament, and I have problems there. But I think that's why I'm not really invested in it, is because I assume...
Mox is making the final.
If Mox loses this before All In, I would be very surprised. I think because he's in it, I'm just like, it just should have been for a #1 contender spot.
Mhm.
And then you're right, Mox fights the winner, and then you could have had someone like a Nigel win the tournament without being, you know what I mean? Instead of, I assume that's going to be the final. But
And it's another one of those things where I mentioned it, I think last week or the week before. The fact that the Continental Cup or Continental Classic is for a belt.
The Continental
and not,
Challenge Cup and the Continental Cup.
but it's for a belt, it's not for the actual trophy.
Yeah.
Means it's very hard for them to do a women's Continental Classic without introducing a new belt for the women. And they barely use the belts they have.
Okay. So we can create a new cup for the men, but we can't create a new belt for the women.
Yeah, I know. But like that's my thing. Like the women should have a Continental Classic.
Or
but if the men's was just for a trophy.
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do something for the women without also doing something for the men.
That's also true.
We have a women's tag team tournament right in the middle of it. We're going to introduce the national title for the men. Fuck off.
There's another clip. This is going to be a fun clip to edit next week.
Well, and I mean, I'll even, like I said, you know, when I saw the card for this, I'm like, oh, great, you get 4 women in one match. Oh, we have to have 6 men in one match. ×2. Like, come on. Come on. And that's the only women's match on the card tonight, right?
Correct. And it's...
But I mean, we did have
that
nice promo from the Brawling Birds, and we will have a Willow and Mercedes backstage thing. But, like, come on. I would like to see women wrestling on my TV. Thank you.
I like Feisty Peggy.
But had enough wrestling.
It makes for fun clipping.
That's why I don't do these, because I'm just like, I'm so annoyed with wrestling. Like, can we not? Like, this tournament annoys me. Like, it just... Can we sign some women?
Oh, they have heaps. They just never use them. They use the
When
same
did we sign?
6 women all the time.
Mox versus Claudio or Eddie. See, so I would agree with Mox versus Claudio if it wasn't Claudio versus Eddie, and if Nigel, well, it's potential that Nigel wins Friday and has his other belt. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like the story's there for Nigel, and now that I'm assuming a real injury. I'm assuming he got really injured. Who even knows though, right? Like,
He seemed, I didn't notice anything that would have suggested that he was.
well, you could tweak something in your ankle without it really looking like anything. Do you know what I mean? If it's not broken, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm only saying that because London. I mean, like, let's face it. If it wasn't All in London, I probably wouldn't be like, oh, Nigel's going all the way. But oh yeah, I would have been livid. I'm just so mad about everything. I really wanted to go to that show in Montreal. It's the closest a pay-per-view has been to me, like, ever. I mean, except, yeah, probably ever. And then I'm just like, once, like, I didn't buy my tickets. I was going to wait. I was going to check the airfare, a million other things. And then just all the matches started to not be what
And
they
not be that
should have been.
thrilling.
And then I'm just like, why am I even going? Yeah, it is a sprain. Okay. So yeah, but he's still fighting tonight, right? Like,
Correct. And Friday.
which makes me wonder if he's actually going to fight tonight. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did see a lot of speculation of, like, there is one person that could take his spot that would really pop the crowd.
I don't think anybody should, though. Like, and that annoys me too. Why are we just replacing people in the middle of tournaments?
Yeah. Yeah, like, if you get hurt, oh, well, the next person gets a bye. Sorry.
Yeah. Kind of like they did in Japan, right?
That's how
Like,
sport works.
whatever. Exactly. I
It's
get
like-
so annoyed. Like,
Yeah, in the FA Cup, a team has major injuries or something, they don't just replace the team.
yeah.
And
yeah,
tennis
I mean,
as
Subi,
well.
I
Tennis do
agree.
the same thing. Like, if someone gets hurt, well, the next person just gets a bye.
And I agree, Soupy. Like, I would have been annoyed if people got up and left, but also I blame Tony Khan for that because you're not making women's wrestling important.
Yeah.
So if you don't treat it as being important and you don't treat it as must-watch matches and must-watch TV, then people aren't going to watch.
That's every wrestling booker as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're talking about the Montreal pay-per-view,
But
right?
yeah, like, if people get up to leave because the women's match is on, it's because the women's match isn't exciting.
Yeah.
They haven't made it compelling enough where I'm like, oh, I've got to stay for this.
Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, when I'm not particularly interested in a women's match, they're doing something wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so annoyed. Just realized I didn't change any of my tags on my Twitch. So it's like indie game, special event. It's cool, whatever. At least I have the right thing.
Do you have the hashtag dead weight tag?
No, I'm going to do hashtag Rainmaker, though, spelled like Roman, though.
Did you
That's gonna
see
be my
all the
new one.
people putting the hashtag dead weight tag?
No.
Because the CEO of Twitch basically said that people with under whatever the amount of viewers that he said are essentially dead weight because they don't generate enough revenue from the ads. So everyone's like, well, fuck you. We're just going to use that as our tag now, and everyone on that tag ended up getting major views.
I have a lot to say about the person who runs Twitch, but I won't.
Did you turn off the AI?
I did. Also, yeah, because apparently that's another tag people are using as well. But yeah, I have a lot to say.
I do love that
Someone
people like take advantage of that tag system to be like, screw you, Twitch.
And I think too, there's a lot, a lot of people were talking today or yesterday or whatever it was about there's this new site where you can set it up to basically sell time to stream with like you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like basically sell gaming appointments. And I'm like, come on. And then my brain was also like, and I'm gonna say this, knowing that there's basically all men in our viewers right now, men are gonna do it. Like to hang out with the e-girls online. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's going to be some of those girl streamers that make bank on that.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like the one I saw, she was charging $25 for an hour to game with her. And I'm like,
that seems low.
Also, get your bank, girl. Like, I mean, I have no whatever, but I thought that too. But I think that was the discount if you already subbed to her though. Like,
yeah.
But anyway.
It's like the girls that do like the feet stuff. I'm like, okay, good for you.
I don't yuck anybody's yum, like at all. Yeah.
Like if people are gonna pay for
There's a
that,
market for
well
everything.
done.
There's a market for everything. Like everything. Like nope, not not all of us guys, Ophelia. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree. But let's face it, that's who that site is marketed towards.
Oh, 100%.
It's going to be the girls selling gaming time with them, and it's primarily going to be men buying it. Like,
it's like I saw.
Welcome to disagree with me, but
I saw a thing on Twitter or Threads of like, there's a woman who used to work for like a console restoration place, and then ended up quitting that job and just starting like a Twitch stream where she does console restorations and repairs and stuff, and now makes more money doing that than when she was employed. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because those people that will invest in that are like, yeah, cool, we'll watch a girl fix a console and pay over average to have a girl do it.
It is what it is, right? Like I said, I mean, I'm not judging, make your money, spend your money on what you want, whatever makes you happy. I don't love his pants. They're weirding me out.
The Jay White pants?
Yeah.
The samurai pants?
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
They're loose
short
but short.
Yeah.
They're
I get it.
They're
Also,
like the
weird.
Millhouse waiting pants.
Yeah. Everything's coming up Jay White. Like, it's just like...
Yeah, he's definitely a tight pants boy.
I mean, where would you want it? Just, I think because they're wide and short, it's weird to me.
And he's wearing white boots, makes it worse. Like, accentuates that they come to mid shin.
I agree. Yeah, I think if they were dark or black, then it would be obvious. That it wouldn't be as obvious, I mean.
No way. Were you also as pissed off at the Moxley finish last week as well, as I was?
Remind me?
When he was beating the absolute piss out of Jungle Boy and then the ref pulled him off, but that wasn't the finish.
Yeah. Like, he's dead, right? Like, just stop the match.
Like, that's not how combat sports work, bro.
I don't know. There was like I said, wrestling just annoying me lately. When I'm yelling at my TV, I'm just like, okay, you need to walk away from this nonsense, right? Like,
yeah, Scott, he wore tight pants when he first came to AEW as well, and then he got injured. He came back in the loose boys. Yeah, editing these streams when I do them solo, very fast process.
Because you don't say anything interesting when you're by yourself.
I say some outlandish shit. But I hit the Da Vinci, like, cut silence, and it goes from, like, a 2.5 hour stream to, like, 50 minutes. I'm like, sweet, easy.
Wow. So you sit with a lot of dead air, not entertaining your chat.
It's normally, like, I start strong.
Say what you used to say.
I start really strong, and I just fizzle. I fizzle out real fast.
I was waiting for you to be like, yeah, you have a big mouth. You're here to talk.
I would never say that.
Yeah, I thought that was really good, Scott. I'm curious where that's going to go because I think that we might see that pairing or part of. Like I said, I'm still not convinced we're not getting like a stadium stampede, not a trios out of this. You could have Swerve and Jungle Boy and
Lucha
New Day
and some buds.
Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Some unicorn bros.
Yeah, that blood was wild. There was a lot of that. A lot. I did not enjoy it. And you're right. Like, I'm really surprised that they didn't call it when he was basically unconscious in the middle of the ring. Like, I felt like that should have been it, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's a thing that always annoys me. Like, you want us to invest in wrestling as a real combat sport, and then you do hokey shit like that.
Like I said, there is the opportunity that Tony does something wild and has Mox lose, but I just can't see it happening.
At least not yet. That'd be wild.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but is it? I do think that makes sense. But is it going to be like a trios match, like they were sort of hinting last week, like multiple trios, or do we think we'll get a bigger group out of it? Did he actually pop his shoulder out? It looks like it. Gross. No.
He's fine.
Did you see that? That looked real.
He's fine. Nah, he's fine. He didn't even hit him with his left arm.
No, I think he did it in the that move that was prior to it. Either that, or he's just got one of those like shoulders that's popped out so much that it's easy to just
like
drop it. You hope it's multiple trios? I don't know.
You could do a multiple trios stadium stampede.
Can you though?
Yeah.
I mean,
just chaos galore. That's all the stadium stampede is.
But then who's the trios? Like, who do you have? You've got Swerve and New Day. Okay. You've got the trios champs, Hangman and Brodito. And then you've got, are you putting Lethal Swirl in there?
No, you got the Demand.
Got the Demand.
You got
Lethal Swirl's been hovering around. And because they're hovering around with
Jungle
the Business
Lucha
Syndicate experience, that I assume that's what we're getting. Yeah. I don't know. There was just so many people on that stage last week that I can't help but think this is a bigger match than just a multiple trios match. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out at some point. On maybe next Friday.
Collision next week.
Is there a collision next week?
I haven't seen anything advertised, but I don't know why there wouldn't be. I don't know.
Back. Yes, there is. It's a double taping next week at Glasgow.
Okay, so it's not live.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Unless it was in like London, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but
That too, and I think they'll probably have people show up at Rev Pro.
well, I mean, you already have people like, I mean, FTR is at Rev Pro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time someone sends me something, I'm like, I don't want to open this.
Still, yeah. At some point, can we get the machine guns in a match?
I also feel like if it's taped, that I'm not so. I mean, I'll probably watch it, but I'm probably gonna watch Rev Pro, right? Like, so. Just keep up
I'm
on
not
the
as
spoilers.
desperate to watch it immediately when it's a taped one.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
Particularly because my AEW tends
Sunday
to
morning.
put them on freaking delay when they do that.
Yeah.
Which annoys
Yeah, I'll
me.
probably watch it like Sunday morning before.
Like Collision last week on my AEW was an hour late for me. It started at 11.
Yeah, I've been hearing multiple people say that it's been
Like when
delayed.
it's taped, why the hell are we delaying it?
Even if it's live, why are you delaying it?
Well, if it's live, then it's not delayed.
It is for some people. It's an hour later for some people.
Then yeah, at that point, it's not live. It's still taped.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Just annoying.
I think that it has something to do with the TV rights.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is between whoever shows it in the States and
Especially when like Fightful were posting about like, oh, we've got Collision post show and stuff opportunities coming up. I was like, I would love to put my name down for that, for the ones that are live for me or not delayed.
and it would be hard to do that because you'd have to be able to do probably all of them or none of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Because yeah, when they're delayed, I'm screwed.
I'm not surprised he won this, but also it's just, I don't know. I think
That was a good match though. It just
I get tired of things being so predictable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he should be in this match, like in this tournament. It just, as soon as I saw he was in it, I'm like, well, I mean, okay.
if he was in it and wasn't winning it, he should have lost in the first round
Yeah.
to make everything unpredictable from then on. Especially because it was the blind draw. You could have like given him a big name to start with.
Yeah. And I mean, I think this is funny that they're putting all the conglomeration people against each other. How many times did these guys fought? I know Scott said something about 23 in the chat, but I don't know if that's real.
Who?
I can't imagine Morning After is the New Day's real name, and I can't imagine it's Dawnbreak either. Those are the two I've been seeing floating around. Those are just, like really weird names for a tag team.
Morning After, yeah, no. Can't use
mean-
that.
Yes, exactly.
It's some very negative medication.
I think that people were saying
Connotations.
Dawnbreak because I think that was the name of the song that was used in the video. But
Dawnbreak, I don't mind.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm assuming someone will have spoiled it before it happens.
So whatever it is, like I'm surprised it hasn't. So I would imagine they've. Oh. Okay. Because I would imagine they've trademarked it already, whatever the name is. I'm surprised it hasn't been leaked.
Yeah. Yeah. Either that or something. Yeah. Because people follow the
he's back.
trademarks so closely. That doesn't surprise me.
Makes sense. G1 just finished.
Yeah. I think
There's another trio for you.
yeah, people watch the trademarks so closely that if something came out, I mean, everybody saw what Kofi trademarked for his name, or I mean, potentially his name, because that might not even be the name he goes by when he comes, if he comes to AEW.
Yeah.
I don't want to,
There's 2 more trios teams for you.
I mean, you can't have them all in a match, right? Like, you can't. And I don't want like multiple trios matches.
Oh,
Because then I'm
here's
gonna
another
have-
trio for you. They're so doing like a 6-way trios match you watch.
I'm just nope.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. Whatever they're called.
So we have to put 21 more men on the card, but can we have another women's match? No, maybe Casino Gauntlet.
Yep. You'll get them. You get the champs versus the Demand versus Swerve and his buddies versus the Dogs versus the
Oh my God,
Conglomeration. Chuck in some DCF in there and some Death Riders.
There's no way that is a match. I refuse. I might not show up. Oh yeah, I'm just.
All of this is suggesting that's the route they're going. But also, some of these guys are like, would they not want to be in the Casino Gauntlet?
Just put them all in the Casino Gauntlet.
Yeah, Swerving buds. Swerving pals.
Like, I don't. All right, come on. Announce something. We got 1 week before All In. Like,
Soupy.
bye.
Wait. Wait.
What's Jay White doing? Just an open challenge.
It has to be them. If they want to be challenged at dusk, and then if their name is Morning After,
Dawn break.
dusk till dawn.
So how do we get rid of all of the rest of the teams, though? Are we just going to assume that Swerve and those two killed everybody else backstage so they can't show up?
Yes.
And I'm assuming that's how you potentially open the show?
Unless it's the day before, like the night before they challenge them. And that goes on the Collision.
It's true, because, I mean, it won't be dusk. Well, it could be dusk. I don't know. Because, yeah, talking about dusk and then dawn break. I mean, I don't know.
They're
Or
teasing it.
daybreak.
Heavily
Teasing
teased.
it. And I also kind of don't want it to happen because I want to watch the internet burn.
You're an evil woman. Also, this is
Yeah.
At least this isn't the... Wait, isn't this the face-to-face?
What's happening?
12-man trios match that turns into a 15-man match.
Hold. Did Willow just put her belt on the line Saturday against Maya?
Yep.
Oh God, Zuby, don't. The Bang Bang Gang. Oh yeah, I agree, Paladin. There's too many factions. Because you can't have 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, because how else would you get all 23 of these men on the card? I mean, that's what I'm assuming.
You stadium stampede it, and it's first to a finish.
What is this?
How you know?
I thought that's what it was. I don't understand that though. Why is she putting her belt on the line on Collision? So Mercedes can just interfere?
Yes. Also, I love that in Law, either Jonathan Cruz or MJF write on scrolls.
That's funny.
They write their notes on scrolls.
Yeah, I agree, Paladin, that the problem is that it's too many DQ finishes. I agree. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating to me. Who's in Europe already? MJF or Andrade?
MJF, I would assume, doing promo.
So why is MJF doing the promo for Wembley when he doesn't even technically have a match?
Yes, he does.
I mean, don't even start. The Casino Gauntlet is not like a big headlining match.
It's technically still a match.
But I mean, to be fair, MJF
And
is
he's the real world champ.
talker. And he's a talker. But you think you would have, like, you know, your Ospreay and your Omega over there. Clearly, Andrade is not in Europe.
Yeah, nope.
All right, Paladin, have a good night.
Well, he's dead.
I don't know. What is even happening?
I like Andrade's pants. Andrade and his Pario pants.
I thought he was pumping up Andrade. What did I miss?
No, Jonathan Cruz was cutting a promo on behalf of Max in Spanish
wasn't paying
so that
attention,
Andrade could
obviously.
understand him.
Oh, okay. I heard Spanish and just assumed I wasn't paying attention to what was actually being said.
He is MJF's official Spanish translator. Como se dice, how you know? Why did that wig you out so much?
Because it's bleeping things out and I don't know what he's saying.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going? I'm assuming Bobby.
yes. He's not here.
Yeah, I'm always just like when they bleep something out, I'm like, what did he say? I don't. Ugh.
You haven't been here. How do you feel about the real world champ stuff?
Oh God, what is he doing?
Just called him Andrew.
There's no way that's Long Island, New York. Look at the vegetation behind him.
He could just have a very landscaped backyard.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. I don't understand why he's doing it. That's all I'm going to say. Like,
Yeah, it's weird. I guess maybe because if he is doing media this week, they want him to have the AEW belt. The OTC. MJF, the OTC.
I saw a lot of that nonsense on Twitter too. Like,
did you see him tell people to not be dicks to that graphic artist that made a obvious joke t-shirt?
Well, considering it said not available on Shop AEW, like, he couldn't have been more clear that it was fake. I didn't see anybody defend the artist. I just saw a lot of people attacking the artist.
Yeah.
The people that took the picture and edited it out, like, come on.
Max retweeted and went, let's not be jerks to this person. It's clearly a joke.
Like, it was obviously a joke. Dude clearly took the time to put not available. Like, I mean, he didn't remotely try to make it real. Like, I just don't, I don't get it.
I did find it funny. The one true champ.
Yeah.
My champ. My mom's champ.
I'm assuming Dynamite is on at normal time next week, even though it's in Scotland?
Yes. Yes. Hang on. Can I check?
I'm assuming.
I'll check. I would assume so. It'd be weird if it wasn't. I know it's on.
That's what I said, Scott. Like, they can say that that's a landscaped yard, but I don't think there's any way that's New York.
Crazy. How you know?
I'm also trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm assuming it's taped like they did. They'll tape the one in Australia and show and have it on at like the normal time in North America.
It'll be at a good time for them and then just taped for everyone else.
Yeah.
Collision is on at 10 a.m. this week. Nice.
So we have to try to avoid spoilers for people that are there posting them online.
Dynamite next week, the 26th, is on at 10 a.m. Standard time.
Is that the same time? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Yeah, the standard, usual time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then the following Collision as well that week is the same, is the regular time.
I gotta figure out how to watch the Rev Pro show.
Rev Pro World? I think they are.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's extra, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's a paid thing?
Pretty sure that's what they do.
I gotta take a look, see how much it is.
Rev Pro
and see what time it is and
demand.
All that fun stuff. Yeah. But it's the time. Well, I mean, to be fair, Tony doesn't always make the matches on the go home show. He does them after.
Yeah, there'll be tweets on Friday and Saturday.
I'm also as much as, it's great that Willow's doing the whole thing with Maya because Maya said she should be fighting Mercedes, blah, 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 whatever. I also, champions shouldn't be fighting other champions. Fuck off. I'm just done. I'm so done.
Whoa.
I'm just so done with the nonsense.
Tell me how you really
got a
feel.
belt. Defend your belt. Don't be fighting for another belt.
Is
Yeah,
it the
it is
13th
at-
anniversary? What? Oh, no, here we go. The
The Red
anniversary
Star
shirt. Yeah.
So is this? I don't want to say live because obviously Willow was just talking to Maya.
It's
Was
also
that
not really a face-to-face either.
Yeah. They're probably standing side by side.
I don't know
Look,
if you
if
can watch
Hamilton
the
has
Rev
taught
Pro
me
show.
anything, is that everything's legal in New Jersey. I mean, that's what Hamilton taught me. Yeah, this is the last Sunday pay-per-view for a while, which is nice for most people.
Yes, it is. It's the last one. Because then, what's the next one?
All out.
It's Chicago on a Saturday, and then the
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday,
Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
and then the Orlando one is a Saturday as well.
Mm. I mean, that's what Hamilton said. The musical. The line from the song is everything's legal in New Jersey. So, and Broadway has never lied to me.
Get your second.
That's right.
Make him turn around so he has plausible deniability. I haven't seen that show a few times.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing Hadestown. Because I was in the theaters, but it wasn't really close to me. But apparently it's coming to like Apple and stuff like that to buy digital. So I'm assuming it'll hit one of the streaming services as well. I don't really want to buy it. I mean, I will, but I don't really want to buy it. I just want to stream it. I've seen it a few times live.
I've seen
This is
Hamilton
definitely
live
not a
3 times.
face-to-face, and this bothers me.
Yeah, it's a Zoom
Sorry, what's
call.
that?
It's a goddamn Zoom
What did
call.
you see live?
Hamilton. I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah. I think that's how many times I've seen it. I saw it twice in Edmonton and once in San Francisco.
Karina hates me
Why?
because I've seen it so many times live.
Hasn't she seen it live? I'm assuming it would have been there at some point. Yeah, you can call me. I will bail you out. Be like, look, Peggy told me that Hamilton said everything's legal in New Jersey. Oh, she's taking her earrings off. It's serious.
Oh, she's serious now. Oh. What is this
So
camera
they were
angle?
in the same building. Why didn't they just do a face-to-face to start with?
Because they didn't want him to get physical. But if that was the
So
case, would
annoying.
you have not had security in between them to make sure that this didn't happen?
So did I just hear one of them say dumb bitch?
Yes.
We know what that means.
I don't mean dick.
I don't need, well, I do. I need Tekla back on my TV. I also feel like bitch is just overused in wrestling promos
Yep.
by men, women, doesn't matter the promotion.
We had
Just
this
like, you
issue
get
on
more
a
interesting.
recent Australian show that we reviewed a few weeks back,
Oh yeah.
where these two girls on the show were like drawing back and forward in a promo segment, and then one of them called the other one a bitch, and that was the thing that made us snap. Even though her nickname for the longest time has been the first class bitch.
That's
Yet
even
when
dumb-
she was
that's
called
so
a bitch,
dumb.
she lost her shit and dove over the table to fight her. I was like, what? We were like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like
Like you literally call it you
call yourself the first
that.
class bitch.
Like what?
Like, yeah, we couldn't figure out a different word to say or a different insult to say that would make you snap.
Yeah, exactly. Mercedes, grab your top, girl.
It's always the danger with wearing a shirt like that.
I mean, all of the women, when they're like not in their gear, you see it, they're like,
Especially, yeah, when they wear like the strapless tops, you're like, oh, that's a danger. Whoa!
wow.
Whoa!
Okay. Okay. Was yours cut out? Mine was bleeped out,
Oh,
obviously.
no.
Mine was bleeped out because
I got the full fuck
Canada
you,
is
Willow.
so delicate and
Yeah, your delicate Canadian ears couldn't handle that.
mhm.
Yeah, we got the full fuck you, Willow. No hiding that one.
I gotta start watching on my AEW, obviously.
No, you can't. Your Canadian ears will bleed.
Yes, I'm such a delicate flower. I've not dropped the F-bomb multiple times tonight.
Careful. I might drop the C-bomb.
Yeah, you know what? I don't disagree, Soupy, that other insults would be tough to air. However, we just heard an F-bomb. So,
No, my AEW isn't censored.
oh, here we go. Come on. What are we doing?
Say it.
No, my AEW isn't censored. So, yeah, I should be watching it on there. I'm watching it on TSN. So, I mean, come on.
Who?
I mean, they are definitely leaning into it. If they're not the ones to challenge, like, they're the only people who basically said, don't say it if you don't mean it. The other people just all stood around and stared, right?
Mm-hmm. They have to do what they did with when Punk debuted next week. Like, they have to have someone say something that is like undeniably them.
It's really hard to do something that's undeniably them when you're looking at new names.
You could just say something about like
He is limping.
something about a unicorn. Or
I would like to see
or some
them.
bootios.
Yeah, I would like to see them. I bet you WWE owns that trademark. I would like to see them debut next week.
That would be nice. But
I think they're going to debut at All In because the whole thing about meeting them, blah 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 blah. But you could have, in theory, them debut next week to like guarantee that for the ticket sales, and then
I could even see it be on the Collision. Like I said, I think they do it on the Collision.
But you could have that, and then you could have Swerve and whatever they're called, basically just beat down everybody else. Like, do you know what I mean?
Like, you could do that thing where they all show up outside, like they film them showing up outside Wembley the night before. Like, everybody shows up to challenge Hangman and Brody and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Swerve and them come in and just destroy everyone, and it's just those two teams left.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's not them, like, I don't know what we're doing here right now. Yeah, Nigel is limping. I noticed that coming in as well.
I was just muted that whole time, wasn't I?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I just figured you were being quiet like you normally go.
No, I was talking about, like, on Collision, you have Hangman and that standing in front of Wembley waiting for the challenger.
Mm-hmm.
everybody shows
Well, I heard you talk about them beating everybody down.
Yeah,
I heard
everybody
that.
shows up, gets beat down, and then like you get those last minute ticket sales because it airs on Collision. Because England isn't, it's not like Australia where it's a trek to get from one side of the country to the other.
Yeah. I feel like if they want to do a push to sell those last 5K tickets,
Dynamite
you make
would
it
be the place to do it.
undeniable. If you don't show them, you make it undeniable that it's them. Like when you had the show in Boston and you spelled boss with the dollar signs. Like, but I mean, I think we planted that seed, the whole dusk thing. Like, come on, we're definitely. I like Hechicero. I like seeing him in this tournament though versus some of the other Don Callis people.
Yeah. Because his style is different.
Yeah.
The heck? Orange Cassidy collectible figurine. You need that for your wall of figures.
No.
But he's wearing a Canadian tuxedo.
Who is?
Orange Cassidy?
Oh, I meant Nigel for a minute. I was like, what? Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Is this
I'm
the last
assuming
match for the day?
No, we still have the trios match.
Oh, yeah, that's the main event.
The Bucks? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's not 12 o'clock yet. Main event can't start. The main event's not allowed to start for another 15 minutes. Now they advertise it. That happens every time where I'm like, have we had this match yet? And then like 2 seconds later, like, oh, here's the graphic for it. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's only 11:52, so
I mean, the trios match could get less than 5 minutes.
yeah, but this isn't getting less than 8.
It might. You don't know.
How you know?
I know. So I'm assuming we were talking about how things were bleeped out and not bleeped out on my AEW because Dynamite's on like normal cable here.
Mhm.
Like TSN is like a regular sports channel. It's probably why they have the censorship on. It's not like a streaming service or whatever.
We've done that clip too many times now, Scott. That's
Why don't show up?
That's just the end of every show at this point.
When they advertised the Grand Slam Mexico was 2.5 hours, I knew it was going to be 3 hours and I didn't show up. I mean, it's bad enough. Like, I'm not watching this till midnight. I'm not. Like, yeah, the midnight ending, and then you can't just like immediately turn everything off and crash. Like, it's just like,
No.
Yeah.
It's like even last night when I got home from the Insidious screening. Took me like 45 minutes to an hour to finally get to sleep.
oh yeah, I just make the show 2.5 hours with no overrun. Like, just make it 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
with
so
no
annoyed if I knew I was going into 2.5 hours every week.
I say that every week. Tell me it's 3 hours. Tell me it's 2.5 hours. It's fine. Oh, you know what? I never realized that, but I think you're right, Soupy. There has been glitches when we get an odd HBO ad. You're right. So it's the HBO feed that's censored that we're piggybacking off of it. That makes sense. We're just delicate flowers. I just find if I start watching it on, like I will if there's like sometimes when there's the races on before it, it's delayed, so I'll watch my AEW. But then when I queue up the VPN to watch it, it screws with everything else on my screen. So I have to make that decision before I go live just to be sure. You know what? HBO being censored, Netflix being censored for WWE and stuff. Like I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Netflix in particular, because they have shows on there where I'm like, come on now.
And they do it after Raw, like for the replay. They'll edit things out too. It's like, come on. Like, what are you doing? Like editing out, Becky's promo or whatever against Liv, or editing out Brock's shirt, or you know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, what are you doing? Well, they're playing up to the ankle, obviously.
Of course.
As you do.
Soupy, shut up. Don't say that.
Oh, what's happening?
You want to see someone cry? You're going to see someone cry.
You?
Yes.
I don't disagree that that's the final. I've been saying that that's going to be the final.
That would be a big moment
since it was announced. But I'm also not convinced that he's not winning that title Friday night, because isn't that the only title he's missing? There's something I saw today about that's the only title he's missing, or one of the only titles he's missing. So if he wins that on Friday,
he's had the pure. He was the pure guy.
Okay. There was something I saw today about that title on Friday, and I have to go back and find what I saw. But
like the pure belt was made for him, essentially, originally.
He cannot beat Moxley for the title and then retire and just drop the title, right? Like I don't think that's what happened.
Wouldn't be the first time.
But also, I mean, yes, that's true. But
like
also,
we all thought Sting was losing those tag belts.
I think he wanted to, though. But do you have, like, Moxley's not a heel. Like, I don't care. He's not.
No.
Like, but if you beat Nigel and make him retire in London,
you are now a heel. You are a heel.
Like,
although Moxley kind of just drifts backwards and forwards on whatever's needed at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I don't know. I don't disagree with that, though. If he's going to retire, I don't disagree that All In is the place to do it. I mean, you want a moment, that's your moment. But where do you do
especially
that
if he gets like a big singles match at Wembley? Because like his last match in Wembley was a gauntlet.
Right. Yes. But where do you put this on the card? Because
third.
I mean, don't you dare tell me right in front of a women's match.
It'll be third.
Because if you put this on and he retires, the if, that's going to be a moment that the crowd's going to be like,
oh yeah,
you got to put something on after
suck
that.
The air out of the room.
Yeah, you got to put something on that's going to boost the crowd. And God forbid it's one of the women's matches.
No,
because they just won't be.
I know exactly how you do it. Nigel's third, retires,
okay,
leaves his boots in the ring, whatever. Next match, Swerve of the New Day.
Yeah.
Brings the crowd right back up.
I don't like, yeah, I mean, I think this is what I hate about this tournament. I think it's very predictable.
I never even considered that as an option, and now that you've mentioned it, I'm like, well, that's it.
I just assumed it was Mox Nigel in the final just because it was London. I never once thought about retiring though. But he has been talking a lot about like doing, you know,
Wrapping
one
things
more
up.
this and one more that, and you know what I mean? Like, a lot will depend on what the semifinal looks like too. Like if you've got Nigel versus Moxley.
No.
What if Nigel wins and then they have the rematch at London? Nigel goes in at as the champ. Oh, he wouldn't have the champ, but you could have the final, but Mox isn't even in it, in theory.
Yeah, no. Next week will be Nigel versus Kyle O'Reilly.
You think Kyle's beating Orange Cassidy?
Yep. Just because
Who's
I
the
think
other match Saturday?
Eddie and Claudio. You could do Claudio and
Claudio
Nigel.
Mox?
You could do Claudio and Nigel.
Like that's what I'm wondering is what does the semifinal look like? If it's Claudio, if it's, you know, you don't think it's Eddie?
No. But I think I honestly think next week will be Nigel Kyle because it's a similar that style match, like another technical showcase for Nigel.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, you can do Mox versus Claudio or Mox versus Eddie. Either work.
Why is Speedball not fighting Kevin Knight?
No idea.
You think OC is going to beat Kyle O'Reilly?
But I also wouldn't be against Nigel versus Claudio because of their like Ring of Honor history. Claudio on his like send off tour.
Mm.
And then you do Moxie versus Kyle O'Reilly with their history that they've had over the last like 12 months, where Kyle just kept beating him for ages.
For the love of God, what are we doing? It's 11 o'clock. Like,
welcome
actually,
to
this was a face-to-face
the
that
show.
Wasn't this face-to-face something we were supposed to have anyway?
Yes.
You know what, Soupy? That's interesting. I don't know a lot of the history. I've only been watching AEW for like, this is only my third year. So I don't know a lot of the history before I started watching, nor do I know the history from before AEW as well. I'm assuming some of this was probably
the Ring of Honor
as well.
Ring of Honor history. Because like Nigel goes all the way back with Claudio in Ring of Honor. Also, welcome to my world where it's like 12 and we're getting segments like this before the main event.
Well, I think they were advertised for a segment, but why is it happening now? Like, do you know what I mean?
They're not on the poster.
Oh, are they? I thought they were.
Nope.
You think Claudio
Wins the whole thing.
beats Mox in the final, or what? Sorry, I'm following multiple trains here. I wouldn't hate that. I just don't see a world where Nigel's not in the final against Moxley at All In. I just don't.
Yeah, I think he loses this weekend to really like pass the torch to Moriarty as the pure guy.
Oh, Nigel. Sorry, I thought you meant Claudio. I was like, what?
No, Nigel. And then, Nigel goes out on his shield at All In.
I could see that.
Well, you just totally changed up all my predictions for the pay-per-view now.
Also, where's Speedballs? This should be Speedballs match. I'm just so like.
Maybe he gets involved, and then they do Kevin versus Speedball at All Out.
Hold on, Claudio beats Nigel in the final. You think Mox is losing the semifinals next week?
Sports King, you are a crazy person.
I don't see. I mean, I'm also not opposed to it because I've had these moments over the last few weeks where I've been like, "What if Moxley loses it?" But then what does Moxley do at All In? Like,
Gauntlet.
Gets in the casino gauntlet.
Yeah,
Like,
it seems weird. I think Claudio's got more of a chance of being in that gauntlet than Moxley does.
Of the people that are left, what makes the most sense to beat Nigel in the final?
Mox. Holy Jesus!
What?
What?
Okay. Why did... Oh, I was going to say, I thought Kevin Knight jumped out of the way of that. I was like, you weren't even near it.
He's been learning from Darby. Remember when Darby had the booby-trapped bag at Redemption?
Hmm.
Yeah, Nigel already put Moriarty over in December. Maybe he has to pull out of that match and they put Danielson in there? And that further puts over Moriarty if he beats Nigel and Danielson in a pure rules match?
Yeah. Oh my God, don't make me sing the song, Sports King.
Sing it.
Nope.
Sing it.
Nope.
Sing it. So I can
Nope.
clip it and I'll auto-tune it so you
Nope.
sound like $1 million.
I always sound like $1 million. What are you doing?
Be the songbird of a generation.
That is me. I am. I am the voice of a generation.
You can call me Hawk. Okay,
No,
well you can call me
Not
Dragon.
Hawk. No. Oh God. Take Darby out. Put Speedball in this match.
I thought that was Drilla Maloney then. Nope.
Who is that?
Baby Sting.
I was just gonna say, is that Baby Sting? Sports King's gonna do it. So rumor was that Baby Sting is signed.
Makes sense.
It also makes sense that he's out there with Darby with their relationship.
There's a new tag team for you. Screw it. Chuck Speedball with him and there's another trio for the match.
Ridiculous.
22-man match.
No. Mm-mm.
Every other woman gets to sit in catering.
Like, ugh. Anyway.
I love stirring you up.
Because you know I won't go off because of the clips existing.
Yeah, but one day you're gonna, and then it's gonna be fantastic.
No, I'm just gonna veto the clip and then I'm just gonna report you if you clip it and put it out there anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Baby Sting. I am not singing this song at all.
Sing it. You're no fun. You used to be cool.
I was never cool. I was never, ever cool.
Soupy.
Hold on. My mom says I'm cool.
My mum does. Stream Ellens, piss off.
I was like, what's this?
I haven't used
That's
Stream
your
Elements for 3 years.
I thought maybe it was mine, but
No, because it's connected to
really
my
not.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Not even.
Are you still live on your Twitch?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Weird.
Just
You're
YouTube,
enjoying
YouTube,
the
and
channel.
Peggy.
Oh.
But also, yeah, if you are enjoying the channel, follow us on all of the platforms.
Mostly just follow me. Don't follow Jamie anymore.
Come
I
on
create
now.
better content.
Come
More
on now.
interesting too.
I'm it. Goddamn YouTube subscriber counts. Oh, there it goes. It's back up to 450. Woo!
And you have to get what, 1 million watch hours now?
Not yet. Not until February. I just got to hit. Well, to be fair, I'm not even up to the monetization one where you get money for ads because you need 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
But I'm almost up to the super chat one. I need 500 subscribers. I need 50 subscribers in the next 4 months.
So everybody unfollow and unsub to Jamie.
Well,
And sub to me instead.
you can subscribe to multiple channels at once.
Nope. Nope. It's a choice. You have to pick him or me.
Oh.
I like that you're like, well.
To be fair, if you're on YouTube, you probably should subscribe to Pario because Peggy shows up here every now and then.
You could sub to my channel since I'm going to be live like 6 times next week.
I was going to say, are you doing a heap of stuff next week?
Yeah.
Gamescom?
I mean, I will be live between 1 and 10 times depending on what I decide to stream.
Are you doing opening night live?
Potentially. Yeah. I am for sure doing Future Game Show and Future Game Show Live because they're back to back on Wednesday. And then I might do the opening night, which is the Tuesday,
yeah.
question mark. I'm not going to do the Xbox ones because those are all day events. Because I saw that today and I was like, oh, then I'm like, oh, no, those are all day events.
Yeah, they're not like a 2-hour stream.
Yeah, they're like an all day. So there's the opening night live. There's two. It's opening night live. There's something else, and there's also an awesome indie show on the Thursday.
Oh, yeah, Bobby, I know it's not the 4,000 watch hours. I'm not even close to that one.
So crazy.
At this point, I just want to get to the super chat option. If I can get that, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. All right, okay, is this how we get introduced to Baby Sting?
Looks like it.
Maybe Kevin Knight's going to fight Baby Sting at All In. Well, I said it, and now I regret it. That's not the TNT match. Like, I mean, that can't be for the title.
Yeah.
First match he gets, it's like for the title to defend Darby's honor.
Like,
honestly, the new YouTube rules just feel frustrating for all of you guys. I'm sorry.
It's so shit. Like,
My YouTube channel is very new, so like,
I get why they did it, but it's also like, goddamn. For anyone that was close, it's like, that is so out of reach now.
Yeah. And anybody who's just starting, it feels impossible. All right. 15 minutes passed.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan, I know you don't care about my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But Bobby, I don't know if you've put it out there on socials, but put it out there what you're looking for and get a bunch of people, like we can retweet it and stuff like that. I mean, 74 subs isn't a lot, like in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that's close. Why did we just randomly show those women? What the hell?
Nope.
The Steve Borden baby Sting thing. He can't get a big match until he gets face paint. That's my rule. And now that he's with Darby, Darby can like give him his version of the Sting face paint.
Oh, okay. I think if you want the crowd, I'm gonna dumb it down to the. If you want the crowd to know who he is, you have to give him the face paint or
Yes.
some version. Why are they paying the crowd? What did I miss?
They're giving them bucks.
Oh,
I have a Young Bucks
clever?
buck.
Question mark.
I also have an Okada buck in a box over here. Because he made it rain in Melbourne.
Thank you, Scott. You said it. I almost said it, and I caught myself before the clip exists. Because I was like, they have. Nope.
I wish Peggy had said it.
I almost did.
That would have been one of those ones where I sent Peggy the clip and she goes, "You got to cut that bit."
No. Why are these
Everything
two
else
fighting?
is fine, but cut that bit.
Why are these two fighting backstage? My God.
Because they're fighting in 10 days.
Then fight in 10 days. Like, grow up. Let's go.
They're boys. It's what we do.
Yeah, no comment on that either. Oh, did you, Soupy? That's cool.
Anytime you see the Young Bucks live, you got to get yourself a Young Buck.
I don't think I've ever seen them live.
Just like you never seen Will Ospreay live.
Ever heard I say I only show up once a month?
Have you seen Okada live?
No, I don't believe so.
That sucks for you.
Mhm.
What about Kenny Omega?
Yeah, seen him live. I actually saw him. He showed up at the end of the Edmonton show after it went off the air. And when he was debuting to come back, him and Eddie Kingston showed up at the end and did a whole promo to the crowd in the ring, just like we're back sort of thing. And the second time I went in Edmonton, I saw him fight.
What about Hiroshi Tanahashi?
Where would I see him?
He's been in AEW. That's where I saw him live.
I mean, I've only been to 2 AEW shows.
Yeah,
And
to
they
be
were,
fair,
like-
I went to a pay-per-view in Vegas and then the LA show straight after where Punk
Yeah.
broke his ankle. Right after he won the belt, he then dived in the crowd and broke his ankle. Like a fool.
Crazy.
Like he jumped off the entrance ramp into the crowd and broke his ankle a day after winning the belt. Well, 3 days after winning the belt on the pay-per-view.
I mean, those are very like.
Hey,
I was like, was that mine? I thought it popped up on my screen. And I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, those are just like freak accidents that happen too, right? Like that's
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that picture. I love that picture.
It's like my picture with what's his name? The new guy in NXT that just came from TNA. Santana.
Oh, Cruz Montana.
Yeah. I got a cool photo of him at Double or Nothing in Vegas when they were doing the Anik in the arena. And he's
Yeah.
like walking up the stairs next to me, blood all over his face. And I'm just like,
Why? Why?
you can't tell me you wouldn't do that.
I have a picture. Well, I'm live on a Dynamite freaked the hell out because Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta are beating the shit out of each other right in front of me. And I'm like this, trying not to hit anybody. Like,
I need to see
touch
this.
anybody.
I need to see this footage.
Yeah. I know I had multiple people text me, be like, "You good? I see you on TV."
You send me that footage, and I'll send you the footage of Grayson Waller jumping over me in a match.
Yeah.
That
That was
an
a show that
experience.
I knew something was up when they cleared out the row in front of us and put the local wrestlers in it.
Yep,
I was
that'll
like,
do it.
what's happening? And it was like the opening match. And I was like, oh shit. They're like literally standing on the chairs in front of me.
That will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at one of the PWA Coliseum tournaments, like the first or second one. Grayson was having a match, and I was in the front row, and he made me stand up, grabbed my chair, sat the chair down, then shoved me back in the chair, and then jumped over me to hit the other guy.
That's crazy. You had Claudio sleeping next to you? That's funny.
Oh my, that was a near enough. Jesus Christ. Do you reckon Hologram comes back in this?
He's been out a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, does at some point Hologram has to come back and fight Clone, right?
I mean, I feel like that was the plan.
Yeah, that was
when
definitely the direction
Clone
they were
first
going.
showed up. Yeah. I want to know how many people remember Hologram at this point. It feels like, how long has he been out? It feels like a very, very long time.
It feels like if he comes back now, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it's a clone."
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Yeah, like,
I just had mad deja vu because Excalibur just said what I said. Clone.
Picture in picture.
He goes, and clone. And I was like, ah.
I just don't, like, yeah, he's been out so long. Like I said, until you mentioned him, I had a moment where I was like, oh, Hologram. Yeah. I remember that name.
Yeah, when did he last wrestle?
It's been a while. Because, I mean, I'm assuming that's why El Clone was brought in, like, to be that feud, right?
Oh, yeah, that was the thing. Suffered a serious knee injury in late September last year.
So a year, almost.
Requiring successful surgery, which occurred in October last year.
So 8 months into recovery, that timeline doesn't... If he had surgery in October, that's 10
Might
months?
be 8 months into rehab.
Yeah, because it'd probably be a month or two before you could actually get into rehab. That makes sense. It was on his Q&A? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it sucks for him because he was doing great stuff and was just like, yeah, they just brought in Clone to give him a big feud, like an actual feud that wasn't just a win streak.
Yeah. Just like to, I don't know. I would just like to see more people doing more things instead of the same people doing the same things.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they have such a deep, wide roster, and it's like the same 15 people every week. It's like the roster barely even exists.
Yeah.
Particularly in the women's division. Like, you go on that AEW roster website, and you can scroll for a long time.
I just don't understand why they just don't know what to do with the women. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, It's like Mercedes was away doing whatever. I still don't know why she was away for so long, other than just maybe taking some time off. And then Tony unexpectedly is gone. And then Tony Khan was like, "We got no one else." Like, okay.
It's where the AEW, like, losing Dark, I think, has really hurt them. Because it was a great way to put people on win streaks and build them up. So then when they did appear on a Dynamite, and like, oh, they've won 15 matches in a row.
And what happens after this match? Because we're not just going out with like a normal win. Ospreay's going to come out, I'm guessing.
Yes. Cage and Cope.
Yeah.
It'll be like a big Don Callis family brawl.
Because we definitely need like we still have next week. We've still got Collision this week and then a Dynamite and Collision next week. So we've got to do something. And I keep saying they're going to protect a lot of these people because of All In, because you can't really have all these guys injured before All In. But then we had Ospreay do the street fight, in Mexico
last week.
Yeah. I am curious kind of what they're doing on ROH right now too, because I don't know what they're doing on Friday. There seems to be a lot of matches that are very...
There are some cool matches on it, but it's just like...
Is it predictable, or are we actually going to get changes? That's my question.
It seems kind of predictable from what I can gather.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm stoked for Steph.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw they got pulled off indie show because they were needed for that.
Yeah.
I liked the tweet that the promoter did. Where he didn't like come out swinging like some of them do.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's key. I don't know. But
they didn't produce it.
Yeah. I mean, there's been others that have basically gone off on or been just like really, I don't want to say hateful, but hateful.
Really like backhanded-y, clearly bitter about it. Or is it these guys like...
They were like, we support and don't want to get in the way of anybody's career, like basically. Because you're right. I mean, if they're on ROH doing things, then they've got the potential to do this other thing.
And like Steph and Mance are the sort of people that like, we'll make it up to you.
Yeah, we'll come back. Like,
We'll, whatever the next date is, we'll sort it.
And I think that's what the promoter said too. And I think they quote tweeted it or something too and said the same thing, basically like, we'll be there, just not this one sort of thing.
And ultimately that ends up being better for that promotion too, because now they're getting national global exposure and then they're coming back to you.
Yeah.
It's like, I've never understood why people get snarky about it.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a promotion here that yesterday put out a post saying they were stripping the champion of their company because the champion is missing a show.
A single show.
Yeah, because he's doing the Buddy Rhea camp on the same weekend.
You think you'd want that person on that to
do
also
that camp.
talk about your shit? The match was about 15 minutes, I guess. Well, with entrances, a little bit shorter.
It was basically what I expected it to be.
Also, it's a half an hour overrun. Just telling me the show's 2.5 hours then, like,
hey.
Because I'm assuming there'll still be a beat down here.
The show hasn't ended yet. Calm down.
Yeah. I mean, also, yes.
10 minutes. I know how this goes. See? There we go. Here comes the DCF. Everybody's favorite faction.
No way. Who's going to come out and help them?
Also, there's another trio for you.
I'm going to sit here tomorrow and make a list of all the trios that we
30-man match. 10 trios, all in one match.
Why?
And then the rest of the card has 4 women total, or 6 women total on it. Called it.
Not supposed to and not going to are two different things. We all know that.
Yeah, true. He did say, I'm not helping you anymore. Screw you. Oh. Christian
love
in a real
what
hurry.
Christian's doing. He's not going to come into the ring.
Yeah, your best friend's getting the crap kicked out of him, sir. Help him.
Well, the thing last week I saw, he said he was basically, oh, he is getting in the ring, okay. Because he was just saying to Adam, like, let me know when you stop trusting these guys or whatever. Because then they said that you're old enough to be our father or whatever it was,
Yeah.
the Young Buck said. And he's so good when he's just like,
He's
how
getting
do you know
super
I'm
kicked
not?
here. Boom.
Oh,
Told you
no.
not to trust them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this goes into exactly
Oh, there
what
we
he was
go.
saying.
He
and
doesn't
there
trust
we
him
go.
anymore. They're fighting. We go and fight.
We need them to fight if they're fighting, right? Like, I love Christian too. Yeah. Oh, my feed cut off.
Oh.
This doesn't make any sense.
You can still watch it on mine.
Oh, it just came back.
There you go.
It's like it cut to the next thing, and then it was
And then they're like, oh,
"Wait
wait,
a
it's
minute,
not
we're not
finished.
over." Yeah.
That'd be quite a trio to put in that match. Davis, Doyle, and
one?
Archer.
Oh, I was like, who?
That's some big,
'Cause
big, beefy boys.
I
They can
can't
slap some
imagine
meat.
that we're having a match with 10 trio teams. I can't even imagine we'll have a match with 4 trio teams.
Elevated or elevate me to the sky. Whoa. I don't want to be these security guys.
Which one is taking the hit?
They're both copping a
Both?
hidden blade here. Whoa. Whoa. Kenneth.
He has to be pure heel going against Ospreay in London, right? They
Yeah.
have to do it.
Also, these guards look like they're like 14.
Does your mom know you're working in the wrestling business? Like,
Yeah. They also did a great
Yeah.
job of being security there. So I was like, oh.
didn't even hold them back. Yeah. I mean, you have to have
Well, that
Omega be
table's
pure
still set
heel
up.
going into them. You just have to have it. Like, well, he
That-
threw them out, not us.
Yeah, that table's still set up.
What's with that voice?
It's his South Park Canadian voice. I'm Amber.
You got to do a whole neck thing here, right? Like,
Yeah, it's going to be one-winged angel through the table to fuck up his neck even more. Oh my goodness!
look at the crazy eyes on him. The camera guy was in the right place. Yeah, you had to do this because people were still cheering for Omega. Like, you need him to be like,
Oh yeah,
evil
he's going to
going
get
into Element.
some serious heat next week. Especially like the Glasgow show and then All In.
Oh yeah, because that's next week. Yeah. So where's Collision this week? And it's live, right?
Yes.
It's still in the States, right?
Yes. It's in Reading, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
No.
Are any of the All In or any of the New Day people from there?
No. Kofi, maybe. No, Kofi's a Boston guy.
I have no idea. That does sound right, though. All right, 2.5 hours. Good Lord. Anyway, what are you up to this week?
Stuff. Insidious will be dropping on the website tomorrow. It's on Patreon now. And then Karina's making me watch Labyrinth for the podcast next week.
Like Labyrinth?
Mm-hmm. Because
You've never seen it.
I've seen it. I don't like it, but it's 40 years old.
How is that movie? Oh my god! I feel like 100 years old.
Way to feel
Feels like this. Right?
And then this week we watched the X-Files I Want to Believe director's cut, which still not great.
Which streaming service is that on now?
Disney Plus.
That is correct.
So yeah, check that out. And like we said, subscribe to all of the various channels because it's getting tougher and tougher, but it helps us in the end.
Is that his real name, Scott? I wasn't sure. Like I saw him trademark it, but I didn't know if that was his actual real name. Like I knew his first name was his real name, but I didn't know if that was his full name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already plugged all my stuff pretty much. I'm doing at least the Future Game Show on Wednesday, which is in the middle of the day. I think at like 1 p.m. Eastern.
I won't be in the chat for that one.
That's on Wednesday, and then I might do the opening night live and the Awesome Indie Show, which is the Tuesday and the Thursday. We will play it by ear. I've dropped 1 billion reviews, it feels like, this week. One a day, probably for the last week. Over on affiliatepain.com. Absolutely free to sub to that, and I've got a bunch of subs the last couple of days, so that's been really, really kind. It makes a huge difference for me getting access to some of the content and some of the interviews for the gaming stuff. So if you would not mind going over and subbing to that would be fantastic. Absolutely free. And those numbers really, really help me. I don't know what I'm doing next week because this is 2.5, 3 hours is ridiculous, but we will play it by ear. The Go Home Show.
I was going to say, you almost got to show up for the Go Home.
It depends. It'll depend how I feel after doing like a 3-hour gaming thing in the afternoon.
That's fair.
So,
but we'll be back for at least the pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do that for sure. But yeah, other than that, Jamie will be here next week regardless. And you know the deal. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see when you see you.
Bye, everyone.